So yesterday I started the walkthrough for Fight Night Champions, and of course, the fucking sound of the game did not get picked up. So, we're gonna do it over. Mic check. Let's do this.
He caught you with one there, huh? It's okay. It happens. This is boxing after all. It doesn't matter that you got knocked down. You can get him back in the next round. You did the right thing, though. You took your time and you got back up. Your father would be proud of you. That's what champions do, Andre. They get back up.
It's a great fucking story. Very underrated story.
One, two.
What was that button? ASAP.
Come on. What is that?
Pneumonia. That shit'll wake you right up.
What did he hit me with?
His head. He's a penitentiary, son. That rep ain't gonna do shit but count somebody out, which means you got to knock that cracker on his ass, yeah? Now you got one round. Knock the fucker on his ass.
Knock the fuck on his ass.
What the fuck on his ass? Come on, motherfucker, throw a punch. You on the counter, bitch. Go down in this. Oh, right in his fucking throat.
Congratulations on your victory, boy. You look real good out there. We're really fucking impressed.
Motherfuckers.
Welcome to the real world, baby! Nighty night, bitch.
I don't want to die in prison.
Easy. try to talk.
Fucked up.
Just take it easy now. You're lucky they left you breathing.
I wasn't always this lucky.
This Cuban is no amateur. He could have turned pro years ago. He's been the amateur champ for 9 years.
Fighting Kevin
9
Durant.
years, and you're gonna let him make it 10? That's right. That's why we're here, to get the gold medal. Now go get him, kid. All right.
So here we go with round number 1. Andre Bishop really attempting to climb a mountain that nobody's been able to scale so far here in the World Amateur Games over the course of nearly a decade. The fine Cuban Joel Savone, 9 straight years as the gold medalist in these World Amateur Games. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Nice block by Andre Bishop.
Teddy, what do you look for early on when you're analyzing a fight of 2 power punchers facing off against each other that gives you a clue as to which way this is going?
Who's doing the little things a little bit better? Who's using the jab? Who's controlling
Look, I really
range?
do look like Kevin Durant,
Hey,
though.
who's thinking better?
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. Oh, and a crushing
fuck.
hook just gets right to him. Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
I don't know why he's hugging me. He was just beating my ass.
What guts by Andre Bishop to survive that and now to move on. Great work offensively landing that combination by Andre Bishop. Solid left hand to the head. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces
Even
him
though it is.
into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
3 minutes gone by in this round.
Let's see your skills on the heavy bag.
Bishop's legs are just fine, thank you. That was the big question. In the last round, he was damaged, but here a fresh start.
You know, Joe, we talk about having a good chin all the time, being able to shake off a good blow, but this is part of having a good chin, being able to recover after being shaken out, after the round before.
Savone's not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, no, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
You know, Bishop's opponent has set a pretty good pace here tonight, and I don't think Bishop has reacted well to it. He's fading a bit.
Yeah, he's got his mouth open a little bit. There's 2 problems there. One, you're telling your opponent, I'm tired. The other is you have your mouth open. That's a loose joint now. You get hit on the jaw, you can get a broken jaw.
Well, the 9-time gold medalist Joel Savone has not been in a position like this often. Andre Bishop has built up a big lead.
Come on, over.
Little head hunting with the left.
Nice.
Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking one. Now there's the jab. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop has always had a knack for that. I love the way Andre will look for that uppercut and then deliver it. Savone's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Blocks the headshot. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. And that's the end of round 2. like what Andre Bishop is doing here. He's scoring well against the veteran Savone. Savone's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Now hugging on the inside.
Beat him to the punch.
Right back to the work up top. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
You're doing great.
Able to dismiss it. I like the angle that Andre Bishop just gave us right there. His opponent didn't like the result. He just ate an uppercut. You see, he sits and waits and then strikes with that counter punch by Andre Bishop. Bishop's giving us a taste of some of that athletic ability, that solid.
Jesus
and
Christ.
he is hurt by that uppercut. He is down on the floor.
Fucking computers, man. You can hit him with everything. You ain't gonna start him with nothing.
Andre
Motherfuckers hit you
Bishop's
twice.
back up on
Two
his
good
feet.
punches.
Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. Bishop's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. You can tell he's just looking to survive. Savone's holding his opponent right now, just hugging him.
Yeah, he's doing what he has to do. Look, they work on this in the gym, Joe. We look at all the things where you work on the pads, you work on the heavy bag, putting punches together.
Big shot. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? Down he goes. Now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
Savone's again on the receiving side of an uppercut.
Okay, pay him back.
Accurate with the straight left.
Let's go, let's go.
It has been a very consistent night by Andre Bishop. He has built up a lead on the scorecards, and nothing but good praise coming from trainer Gus Carisi.
And he has such a cushion. Don't be shocked. It happens in this business, believe me. If his trainer doesn't tell him, you know what? Work with him.
He is not an... Oh! And he goes down again. Will he get up from
That
this?
should be it.
Big drama, big finish for Andre Bishop. Taking the
It's
gold.
terrific, honestly. Being voted fighter of the
Yeah,
game,
baby.
It's an honor.
Gold medal, baby. Yeah.
This is my baby brother, my big baby brother, Ray.
Hey, big baby Bishop. I'm a fighter too, and one day I'm gonna be right where he is now.
Like I was saying, it's a lot of talented boxers out here, and it's an honor
Hey,
just being...
hey, Bishop brothers are in the house. Big baby Bishop. What? It was a fabulous tournament. Truly exciting to watch. But even more exciting, McQueen Promotions is pleased to announce that we've just added Isaac Frost to our roster of boxing talent.
Isaac, are you disappointed that Andre Bishop won Fighter of the Games?
Disappointed. I'm the heavyweight gold medalist. No one went the distance with me. Nobody here could ever go the distance with me. I am the best fighter at these games. Period.
Andre Bishop is a talented middleweight, but I think Isaac makes a good point. Regardless, both these young men could have very bright futures in professional boxing.
Fucking always make these motherfuckers look so villainous.
Let's move. Pick up the pace. Come on, kid. Side to side. Faster. 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 Stick and move. Stick and move.
Oh, should be going down soon.
Let's go. Work. Work. Speed and power. Speed and power.
There you go.
You okay?
Beautiful, kid. You got your father's power.
He certainly does. His father hit like a heavyweight, too. Gus, despite our differences, I've always said you're one of the best trainers in the business.
I don't care what you say about me, Queen. Always nice to see you, Megan.
Always nice to see you too, Gus.
I'm bringing my daughter into the business. You know how good she is with fighters. I want her to manage Andre. You're a great trainer. Why not concentrate on what you do best and let Megan and I concentrate on Andre's career?
Thanks, but I think I can handle it.
Isaac Frost will be fighting
He
for a
can
title
handle
within
it.
2 years. I can do that for you, too.
Thanks, but I can handle it.
Did this old man ever get your father a title shot?
He was on his way!
The only way to the title is through me.
Not if nobody can beat me.
Oh, you think so? You don't know who you're fucking with.
Dad!
You've been listening to this stupid old man.
Dad!
You don't know who you're fucking with.
I apologize.
No, you have no reason to.
Apparently we don't know who we're fucking with.
But your father, on the other hand, he chews fighters up and he spits them out.
Gus, if we just...
Megan, you're a good egg. But no way are we getting in bed with D.L. McQueen.
I respect your decision. Lucius Palmer likes to run, but he'll get aggressive at the end of each round. He's good at stealing fights. Good luck.
Relax, run.
Thanks, Megan.
She's right about Palmer. She's a smart girl, that Megan.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore, ringside with Teddy Atlas. We have a big night of boxing
Hey,
ahead.
fucking
Plus,
backing up ASAP.
so many are looking forward to our undercard. It is the pro debut for the much heralded Andre Bishop. The middleweight will be facing the crafty veteran Lucius Palmer. All from here, the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago right now. Little volume punching to the body there. Palmer's jab has to be first and foremost on his to-do list, isn't it, Teddy?
Yeah, I would say so. You ever see that commercial where the guy says, how do you spell relief?
Sure.
Well, it's kind of like, how do you spell victory in this fight? J-A-B. That's exactly the way you go.
That's what he wants. Unbelievable work there, landing a four-punch combo.
Come on.
Good left hand by Andre Bishop. Gets rid of that body shot. What are some of the adjustments that can typically be made halfway through a matchup like this of speed versus speed?
Just to remind your charge, your fighter, that, hey, there's a lot more to this world, to this fight than just speed.
As long as I can
Why
keep
don't
it
you
on the
start
ropes,
doing other things?
fine.
Why don't you start feinting a little bit? Get the guy out of position a little bit. Get him into false moves.
Should be rocked in a second.
Get your back off the rope!
We heard from Lucius Palmer's corner saying that they wanted him to concentrate a bit more on defense. That was a good block there. That is a sharp uppercut by Andre Bishop. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations.
He does get
landed a
aggressive
good
at the
one
end.
there. Bishop's
what I
landing a
want.
combination. He did not see that right. And yet another big shot comes in. Oh, this is going to be close.
Get
He
him
may be
open up.
able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. So the first round of Andre Bishop's pro career is in the books, facing Lucius Palmer here. Teddy, after what we just saw, what can we expect?
Well, we could expect that he's going to try to grab the last parts of the round. You saw that right there. You know, he'll fight 3/4 of the round in one pace, and then all of a sudden flurry a little bit, flash a little bit at the end, try to grab the eyes of the judges.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Bishop's putting forth a great combination there. You can actually see how heavy Bishop is breathing right now. He's desperate to get some air into those lungs.
He better close that mouth before he's desperate to get his jaw wired.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Right to the head with that right. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Andre Bishop. He is damaged badly there, and banging away he goes. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How does it get better than that to start your pro debut? Andre Bishop knocks out Lucius Palmer.
Back here in the Friday Night Fight studios, I'm Brian Kenny. Amateur gold medalist Andre Bishop taking his first steps as a pro this past weekend on the undercard at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago. Bishop beating former welterweight contender Lucius Palmer en route to his first pro win. Now, we've seen Palmer before here on ESPN. He's a veteran, he's no joke, and Bishop is now considered to be one of the best prospects boxing has seen in decades. By beating a fighter the caliber of Palmer in his pro debut, no less, he definitely made a statement. Andre Bishop, clearly a fighter to watch. In other news, heavyweight prospect Isaac Frost scoring the second knockout of his pro career, beating another overmatched opponent on the undercard of a McQueen pay-per-view in Las Vegas. He's now 2-0 with 2 KOs.
I said it before, kid. I don't believe in building a record fighting nobody. You don't learn anything against guys like that except how to make mistakes. We ain't here to do anything stupid. This ain't the amateurs no more. You got a chance to do something great, to be someone great. And I'm gonna help you get there. I'm gonna take some fights against decent guys. And I want you to show me that you got what it takes. Because if you can stop these guys, I'm gonna be impressed. But if you can't at least put them on the canvas, I'm gonna be disappointed. Got it, kid? I want to see these guys on the floor.
The time has come. All the talk is done. Now the fight is set to begin. There's Andre Bishop in the locker room, Teddy, with his longtime trainer, Gus Carisi. Of course, Gus was one who very early on tapped Andre Bishop as a fighter to watch. He said he was full of potential.
Yes, he was a tremendous amateur. He won the World Championship tournament.
From the State Palace Theater here in New Orleans, we welcome you to our middleweight main event. A much anticipated bout between Andre Bishop and Mike Walker. From the State Palace Theater here in New Orleans, we welcome you to our middleweight main event. A much anticipated bout between Andre Bishop and Mike Walker. For the official introductions, we send it up to the ring. Forceful uppercut by Andre Bishop.
This fucker's aggressive, so he should be getting knocked out really quick.
Well, Teddy, here in this matchup, two guys who tend to go the distance. What do we look for early?
You know, I'm looking to see who can be more consistent in just one area. Who uses their jab a little bit steadier.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Good block by Walker. Combo lands to the head. Wow, nice flush left hand. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Punches and bunches, combination up top.
Keep your distance.
Good right hand by Mike Walker. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, and he goes down. First knockdown tonight.
1, 2, 3,
You might be done.
5,
Walker's going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around. They're wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes. Kill some time. Make the referee come in between you and break you.
See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Walker. Well, we've had the pleasure of watching Andre Bishop move along in his career. Now the young unbeaten expected to really shine against Mike Walker here.
Yeah, but one of the things that could be a variable that could surprise somebody a little bit, you prepare for a man's skill, but you're not always sure about his will. And that's something that might show itself before this night is over.
And now another left. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Oh, and they decide to trade there. Andre Bishop is not showing the reserve of energy that we're used to seeing with him.
Yeah, you just wonder if he was a little overconfident coming into this fight. Did not prepare properly. Didn't do all his work in the gym.
Now he ties up there. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Scores well to the head with the right hand. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. There it is! Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
I'll be damned if he gets it.
I was on my way, and baby brother was making his mark as an amateur. Gus had been our father's trainer. He took us in after our parents died.
Good. Keep that jab going.
Can Wilfred Rosario do what Mike Walker and Lucius Palmer were unable to do? Andre Bishop now 2-0 in his career. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside here at the State Palace Theater in New Orleans to see if the young upstart can make it 3 in a row. What impact from that uppercut by Andre Bishop.
Keep your head moving.
Finish with the hook.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. What a big shot. He goes down. He has so much time now, he's going to be forced to survive. Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Andre Bishop's doing what? Oh, a big shot comes home for him. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
A solid uppercut by Andre Bishop. Rosario's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Wow. Rosario's not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim.
Oh, look at that combo. Oof. Yeah, they gotta make that.
I kept winning
That was
fights.
dope.
I got people's attention.
My father told me to find out what it'll take to make you change your mind about working with us.
It's easy.
Yeah?
Yeah. All you gotta do is change Gus's mind.
What's that all? You don't have a say in this?
Sure I do. I say Gus is my manager.
And I guess I'm gonna have to change Gus's mind.
Good luck with that.
Thanks. Oh, by the way, I was by Keyshawn Hayes' camp the other day. His trainer thinks you're a sucker for the left hook. Keyshawn says he's dropping you with it.
Yeah? Well, Keyshawn Hayes is entitled to his own opinion, isn't he?
Keyshawn Hayes.
One of the
This guy's got a mean left hook. He's gonna try and catch you with it early.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I wanna see that.
round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight.
Oh, how's that not a counter?
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Hayes. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Nice combination, jab, uppercut to the head. Gets rid of that effort. Teddy, through the history of the sport, this is one of the matchups that has produced some of the more interesting fights, especially in the lower weight classes, speed versus speed.
Who's going to be the guy that uses speed better? Who's going to be able to time shots and control range? That's what I'm looking at.
Wow!
Oh, son
Bishop
of a
is
bitch.
down. Can he get up?
I was blocking that shit too. That was ridiculous.
So Bishop gets up and beats the count, but now comes the critical time.
Now he has to do two things. One, he has to survive, kill
How
a
the
little
fuck
bit
is
of
he gonna
time,
do the block?
and
That's
understand why he got put down in the first place so he don't make the same mistake.
Lands flush
They don't
with
give
the
him the
two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Good block by Hayes. Very accurate with the overhand right. Did you see that? Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff? He just scored the knockdown after being knocked out earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
Hayes is back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
Oh, a damaging left hook by Keyshawn Hayes gets to Andre Bishop. Good right hand. Andre Bishop showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos.
Great work.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Hayes. Hayes is looking like a beaten man right now, Teddy. He is not in good. Big shot there. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hayes is up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Nice strike after catching one by Hayes. Bishop is stunned. He just took a huge punch.
And now he has to grab. He has to get it.
Oh, and there you go. Big uppercut comes home, and he's down.
Get up, damn it.
What guts by Andre Bishop. We've seen it throughout his career we've been following, but he wants to fight on here. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Andre Bishop's combination punching is working well here. Andre Bishop getting back to basics, landing that right hand. Bishop's able to keep putting forth some offense here. What does he have to do if he wants to score another knockdown?
Well, what he's got to do is understand that his opponent right now, you know, instinct is taking over. You know, he's going to move, he's going to slip, he's going to dip, he's going to do everything he can do to survive, to get away from those punches. So go downstairs to the body and freeze some of that head movement.
Good combination to the head. And we come to the end of round number 2. Bishop's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Look at that! How is he gonna survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's gonna have to find a way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So Andre Bishop comes to Atlantic City.
Brian Kenny back here in our Friday Night Fight studios. We have an update on the career of rising star Andre Bishop. And while he certainly hasn't taken an easy road so far in his career, Bishop is poised to have his coming out party against top 15 middleweight contender Ricardo Alvarez, something virtually unheard of for a prospect with so few pro fights. What's more, the fight will take place in Alvarez's hometown of Chicago, although we can expect a few fans to make the trip from Philly.
What can I do for you, Mr. McQueen?
Andre, I have to tell you something about your father. Before he died, he and I agreed to a deal. I was going to get him a title shot and let Gus stay on as his manager. Sadly, he never got a chance to tell Gus about it. I'll give you the same deal. Keep Gus as your trainer and manager. I'll promote your fights. Megan's young. She's got other fighters. And think about your brother.
What about my brother?
Raymond's got talent. Not your kind of talent, but he's big. You see how big he is. He could be heavyweight champ someday. Isaac Frost looks unbeatable now. God, who knows? Be smart, Andre. Let me take you and Raymond to the top.
Look, Mr. McQueen, I don't appreciate you talking about my father or trying to get me to go behind Gus's back. Stay away from my brother and stay away from me. Are we clear?
You have no idea who you're fucking with, kid. Oh, good luck with Alvarez. But I got a feeling it's not gonna be your night.
Everybody, Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois for a much anticipated main event. Ricardo Alvarez is an established contender. Andre Bishop is a hot rising prospect. Will Bishop shine in the spotlight?
Well, everything he's done throughout his career, from the amateurs to this moment now, have prepared him for this moment.
How is this strategy of employing the jab time and time again going to pay off for him?
Well, it's going to be kind of like, you know, when you put your kids to sleep, you know? You get a little peace and quiet. He's going to be left alone. He's not going to be bothered. He's not going to have a headache if he uses his jab.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Andre Bishop.
Finish with the hook.
Good headshot by Andre Bishop. That's a damaging blow. Nice work on the right hand by Andre Bishop. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. A solid, true uppercut by Andre Bishop. Bishop's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. How does the power puncher actually use the jab to close the gap against this outside fighter? How does he employ that strategy?
So I think it's a little bit like if you're a carpenter and you're making a table. You take your measuring stick out and you see how much wood you need, how long the table is. Well, same thing. If you're a fighter who wants to get inside with a boxer, you got to see how much distance you have to close. If there's a lot of distance, you need 3, 2 jabs. 1 is not going to work.
Hook up the jab.
Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Andre Bishop. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the...
Kid, the judges ain't even watching this fight. I can see it in their eyes. McQueen fucked us. We're not winning any decisions tonight. Means you gotta knock this guy on the canvas. Understand? Knock him on his ass.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Wow! Early on here in the round, and he's already down, and he doesn't look good at all. Bishop's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you'd give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, it's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
Able to show you his blocking ability.
Keep going!
Andre Bishop's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. A crushing 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Showing you some defense there with the block. Now this is a byproduct of his energy level being low. He's desperate, so he ties up his opponent.
Well, this is part of being a fighter. This is part of being a pro in anything.
What a great round this has turned into. After doing the hurting, now he's the one hurt.
Joe, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
Solid hook. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. And that's the end of round 2. On the mark with a straight left hand. He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have him.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Very accurate 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop. There's that overhand right. Good shot there with that left. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all.
Fucking hits every fucking single.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. Oh, big shot he just scored
my God,
with.
bro.
Well, we know he survived
This is the shit I
earlier,
hate
but
about EA
now
games.
he goes down for a second time.
Bitch, you guys let me in.
Teddy Bishop beats the count, but how does he look to you?
He looks like a guy who's wondering what happened, and that's where the job...
Big shot comes crashing home. Andre Bishop rocked by that power punch. Bishop is down.
4, 5, 6.
What will happen now with Andre Bishop as he rises up to fight on after being floored?
Focus!
Double up your punches. Get out of the way from the punches. Move your head.
He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Do that again!
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
Dude. Like, are you fucking kidding me, though?
There's a nice left hand able to get in.
Okay.
We will see what kind of guts and determination Will Andre Bishop now has. Back in the corner with trainer Gus Carisi after hitting the deck in that last round.
Well, after the fight has been dropped, now you get a peek inside. Motherfucker. What is he all about?
Oh, he's solid. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
11-0. We were ready to make a move. My future looked bright.
Nice place.
The gym's closed, fellas.
We didn't come here to work out.
What's going on?
We came to have a little talk.
I thought they were McQueen's thugs, but they were cops. Dirty cops on McQueen's payroll.
Wrong fucking move, kid. Wrong fucking move.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Brian Kenny, and welcome to Friday Night Fights here on ESPN. Before we get into tonight's action, some shocking news this week involving middleweight prospect and amateur gold medalist Andre Bishop. Reports are coming in that Bishop has been arrested for allegedly carrying an unlicensed firearm and assaulting 2 police officers. Details remain spotty, but the word is there was an altercation in the late hours of the evening between Bishop and the police at Carisi's Boxing Club, the gym where Bishop trains.
The word of 2 decorated police officers was all it took. My dreams, my freedom, everything was taken from me.
Everybody up! Cell block D, get up!
Nobody could help me. I had to help myself. I couldn't let this place beat me. I did what I had to do. I fought.
Those crackers been talking so much about kicking your ass, they think they can take you one-on-one. I had to agree to some conditions, though. Bare knuckles. No refs, no rounds. You fight until somebody quits. Or can't get up.
I like those conditions.
And let's go get it on.
Back up in the van.
Remember now.
Smoke this motherfucker.
Professional boxing shit ain't gonna help you here. You got to knock this motherfucker out.
Dick. Should be done.
since I hear about you signing with D.L. McQueen.
No way, Dre. Yo, Mr. McQueen told me Pop was gonna do the same thing.
And you believe that?
I believe this. Yo, Mr. McQueen has done a lot for me. And Dre, I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna let him keep doing what he doing.
Raymond, you'd be smart to stay away from McQueen, man. I always wanted you
I
to...
ain't you, Dre. I'm me.
Goddamn kids,
I'm a
man.
heavyweight, Mr. McQueen. Mr. McQueen believes I can be the champ. The champ. I'm going for it, brother. I gotta do what's best for me.
How's Gus taking him?
I had to let Gus go.
Raymond, no!
I didn't have no choice, Dre. Gus can't give me a shot at the title. Mr. McQueen can. Dad realized that too late, and I can't make that same mistake. I gotta do what's best for me and not what's best for Gus. Dre. Come on, man. You understand. It's like that. It's like that, Dre.
Damn right.
It's like that.
You're still talking on the phone.
Gus retired from boxing. Isaac Frost became heavyweight champion. Baby brother was fulfilling his dream. And here, it's the same old business.
Time to skin another head.
Let's go, Powder. Nose hole. Really? They didn't give me a chance to get up. That's fucking ridiculous. Bastard. Bitch. Get up. Drop your ass one more fucking time. Oh. Nutshot gave him power.
I'm talking about, baby. Way to be.
Hey, motherfucker. This shit isn't finished.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm ready to fight right now. Get your boy ready.
Whoa. He just had a fight. He ain't had time to rest.
I don't fucking care, Ace. He's gonna fight me right now, or there's gonna be serious problems. Okay?
Fuck it. Let's go. I served my full sentence. I lost my youth. I lost my career. I lost my dream. Now what? Baby brother got me a job as an assistant trainer.
Listen for the bell, man. Relax. Potter boy.
Very lucky for an ex-con to have a job.
That's what I like to see. A brother taking care of his brother. Andre, welcome back.
Hey, Mr. McQueen.
Raymond? Andre, you remember Mr. Franco?
Andre.
Mr. Franco has retired from the force. Works for me now.
Must be a big change for you.
Hope you learned to stay out of trouble.
Now he's learned his lesson. Andre. I'm sorry the way things worked out for you. But I've been taking good care of Raymond while you were away. We can't afford distractions. I hope we can count on you to help your brother.
It was good just to be back in the gym. It was good to see baby brother doing his thing. And it was good to be back in the gym.
Put your weight on your lead foot. Turn your hips more. It'll increase your power. There you go.
Thanks for the advice.
This gym's got a reputation. I can't have people looking in here seeing me slapboxing.
Jokes, huh? Nice. I was starting to think you didn't like me.
Yeah, well, being on the outside takes some getting used to. Guess I'm still adjusting. I like you just fine, Megan. Always have.
I never liked Mason Brooks.
What the fuck was that, Brooks? You're supposed to be sparring. Oh, fuck you, has-been. This shit wasn't low. Fuck you know about it anyway. You ain't even a fighter no more. Why don't you go clean some toilets or something?
Whatever.
Yeah, that's right, bitch. Go clean them toilets. Here, I left something in there for you, too.
Yo, Brooks, chill out.
Oh, what? You want to do something about it?
Get out of the ring, Raymond.
Dre, what you mean?
Raymond, get out of the ring.
Like hitting motherfuckers in the balls, huh? Bum ass.
I heard you beat up one of my heavyweights.
Look, I'm sorry. All right, we were sparring. I didn't want to.
Mason Brooks is an asshole. He needed that beatdown. I like him better already.
In that case, I'm happy to help Mason become a better person.
Mason's a ranked heavyweight. You whipped a ranked heavyweight. You're still in great shape, Andre. I can get you work as a sparring partner.
Are you serious?
Antoine Barr's camp starts in 2 weeks.
Let's get it. Let David Haye. Should be out soon. Fuck, use all those body shots. Bullshit. Rock him with the head and then drop him with the bottom. Fucking hey. dude's ass by accident. Dude's just laying there dead. That should be it, no?
You wanted to see me?
Have a seat. You sparred with 2 heavyweights, and you whipped both their asses. Andre, you could make a comeback.
And how am I gonna do that?
With my help? I still want to be your manager, Andre.
How would your father feel about that?
I no longer work for DL. We have philosophical differences. But I can get you a license, and I can get you a fight. If you want to fight.
Of course he wants to fight. It's in his blood.
Gus!
I'm coming out of retirement too, kid.
Told you I'd change his mind.
Jailhouse boxing makes you tough, but it ain't professional. You know that, kid. You're a heavyweight now. Heavyweight is a different world than middleweight. I don't want you to embarrass yourself, so look, we're gonna start with a couple of low-key fights in Mexico. These guys are durable, and they will be coming to fight.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. 6 rounds of heavyweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. We're underway here. We've been talking in the lead up to this fight about solid. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
A good block. Big shot. And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I was about to say.
Brian Kenny back here on Friday Night Fights. Big pay-per-view this past weekend. Isaac Frost defending his heavyweight title again, stopping Reggie Stewart in 2 rounds for his 14th successful title defense. Promoter D.L. McQueen has begun touting Frost as one of, if not the greatest champions of all time. That seems a bit premature, but there's no arguing with Frost's record. Undefeated, all his wins coming by knockout. Quite a feat. In other news, can former middleweight contender Andre Bishop make a comeback after spending more than 5 years in prison? And can he do it as a heavyweight? It's one of the more fascinating stories in sports. We'll, of course, have the latest for you here on Friday Night Fights.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza. I'm alongside Teddy Atlas here ringside for heavyweight action tonight. The American Andre Bishop taking on the veteran Mexican Raul Castillo. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Raul Castillo's, Teddy, he goes down,
Motherfucker,
and
then
he
he
was
grabs
on the
onto you and
outside where he doesn't like to
holds
be.
stuff, like,
Where he shouldn't
while
be,
you stand
and he
goes
paid a
down.
price.
I cannot let that shit fucking happen.
2,
So
3,
fucking annoying.
4, 5.
Castillo's showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. Little head knocking with that right hand.
Jesus, how is it dead?
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
A big hook to the head by Andre Bishop.
Work the body, cover your head.
When you have a lot of speed, how effective can a feint be?
Oh boy, it could be really effective because your opponent is keyed up already. Before the bell even rings, he's jumping out of his shoes. He's waiting for something to come quick. So you let him think it's coming, he's gonna react to it. And then you go get him.
Oh, what an uppercut. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Again to the melon. And now he's targeting upstairs. Castillo's able to land a good, solid left hand. And that's the end of round one.
Fucking bastard.
Castillo's got to find a way to survive and maybe even do more than that. He was knocked down in the last round. And here, you know, all eyes are on his status here to start this round.
Well, Joe, don't put too much on his plate in this kind of situation. Right now, surviving would be enough. He can worry about winning later on.
Committing up top now, he goes there again. And he ties up on the inside.
Keep your backs off the ropes. He's tired. He's tired.
Comes across with a hook up top. Right back to it to the head. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. That's a big hook by Andre Bishop that time. His opponent felt it. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Andre Bishop. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Bishop scoring with that right hand.
Come on, motherfucker.
Watch the hook.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Nice work with the overhand right. Raul Castillo is putting money in the bank here. Andre Bishop is eating these body shots. That'll slow him down later. And that does it for this round. Targeting a left hand down low. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Castillo. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. Bishop's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Castillo's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch.
Come on, motherfucker. Get on.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. What a sharp Raul Castillo's, and yet another big shot comes in. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
You can actually see how heavy Bishop is breathing right now. He's desperate to get some air into those lungs.
He better close that mouth before he's desperate to get his jaw wide.
Keep moving.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. 10 seconds to go in this third round. He gets off with a combination up top. If I'm Bishop's corner, I'm really upset right now with how many body shots their fighter's absorbing. Bishop's left working well that time. Zones in on that overhand right. Bishop's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Hits him in the mug with the right. What an excellent two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really
I
what
can't
the
fucking grab
enemy
off
of
shit,
his right
right?
now is. Nothing was coming at him. He was winning too easily. And for a minute, he let up. And bang!
Bishop's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. Sizzling hand speed we saw moments ago. Heck of a combination, but pretty easy to get it off when you're that fast.
Yeah, it is. And what it causes, too, is besides us saying, ooh, that we see those quick hands and the judges, you know, marking it down, also it makes the opponent keep his hands in his pocket. He's afraid to move his hands because the other guy's so much faster.
Good, good.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
Side to side.
Right to the body.
Move your head.
Castillo's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
Some extra stamina in the next round.
And round 4 comes to an end.
Nope, didn't even give me any.
Back and forth exchange. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Bishop's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Castillo.
Get after him.
Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there.
Tired.
Castillo's left now getting into the mix. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. A minute and a half to go. And oh, what a good, strong uppercut by Castillo.
In and out. In and out. Uppercut.
That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Castillo's lack of defense, especially when it comes with just getting away from that right hand, is really costing him a lot here.
Well, it's pretty simple. The old timers would say, move your head, otherwise your opponent will move it for you.
Keep moving.
Nicely timed 1-2. That's a big striking blow to the head by Raul Castillo. And that's the end of round 5.
That's how I like it. Nice work that round.
Final round of a close fight. It is all on the line right here.
Nothing I do affects this best.
Combination to the head. Good step back counter punch there. That's a big flush punch landing on Andre Bishop.
This is not the first time that Andre Bishop has been brought to this neighborhood. He has been shaken before. He will know what to do.
Andre Bishop's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. Bishop's jab on the outside. That has really been the difference maker here, hasn't it, Teddy?
Yes, it has. But the most important thing is, you know, everybody says, hey, just use your jab. You control the outside. Hey, jab's a great weapon, but it can be very dangerous. You throw it from a little too close, you could get countered with that right hand. He's throwing it at the perfect distance, getting full extension on that punch.
Oh, what an exchange!
Yeah, drop this one.
Castillo's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
No, fucking hugs. That's what he says. At his very best. Created just to be an aggravating ass fucking fighter in the game.
10 seconds to go in this, the final round. Look at that combination by Andre Bishop. Here's our ring announcer with the results of what was a very, very good fight.
Mexico City was a big success. People are talking about Andre Bishop again. Welcome back.
It feels good to be back. Thanks,
Set up
man.
ass fights.
I know Franco and my father set you up. I can't prove it, but I know it. You wouldn't do something like that. I know what kind of man you are. And I know what kind of man my father is.
You know, it doesn't even matter anymore. I did the time.
It matters to me, Andre.
So what now?
We gotta get you cleaned up.
Well, will you look at this, huh? You don't look like a bum no more.
Thanks, Gus.
Hey, thank me later. Let's get to work. Come on. Come on. Nice work, Megan.
You too, Gus.
This is a big step up, kid. This next guy is a legit top 20 heavyweight. Now, people still think that you can't hang with the big guys. They think that you're just a blown-up middleweight. Well, I say, fuck them. People say that I'm just maybe a crazy old man, and if you think about it, maybe they're right. Maybe I am just a crazy old man. But you know something? It isn't what people think, Andre. In boxing, it's about what you know.
What do you mean?
What you know in your gut. What you know in your heart. And I know in my heart, you got what it takes. And I know in your heart, you know you got what it takes. When you come right down to it, all that matters is heart.
What the fuck?
Well, this could be a major hurdle to overcome for Andre Bishop. Look at this replay. I believe this is where he hurts that right hand.
All right, kid, how you doing?
Right hands, bro.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
What do you want to do?
Use my left.
It's all about heart, kid. It's all about heart. And a good stiff left jab.
So all eyes at the start of round number 2 now are on the right hand of Andre Bishop. Remember, our video replay showed clearly that he hurt that right hand in round number 1. But how much will he use it here? That would give us the ultimate confirmation.
Well, one of the things he has to do, Joe, is make sure that nobody other than us knows that he hurt that hand. He's got to go out there and not show his opponent that that's bothering him. Use the left hand, maybe every once in a while fake like you're gonna throw the right hand so your opponent doesn't know, doesn't take advantage of that fact.
And Andre Bishop now appears reluctant to throw that right hand. Fine looking right hand by Johnson. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Meldrick Johnson's rocked by a huge hook to the head.
Keep it tight inside. Hit the body.
Good job with another left hand. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Good job staying away from the danger there. That's nice work by Bishop there, landing the left hand. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop.
Cover up, cover up!
There's the hook by Andre Bishop. That was well scored. Johnson's absorbing a hook. Scores big with the hook to the head. Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head.
Side to side, move your head.
Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do. And look at how well Bishop is scoring with that left. Bishop's 3-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Both men digging in with uppercuts.
Let's go.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. Scoring well with that hook by Andre Bishop. You see him holding on. You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. And now a well-placed hook to the head. Well, this is what pro fighters have to do. Find a way to fight through the pain. But if I'm Gus Carisi in that corner of Andre Bishop, I tell him to abandon the right hand and go out there and win it with your left. Meldrick Johnson's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Good looking right hand after he got hit. That's a razor sharp uppercut by Andre Bishop. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Meldrick Johnson.
Good. Nice.
Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Hooks to the head.
Let's see some more head movement.
Bishop went out there in that last round and just executed his game plan beautifully. He won it with ease.
Yeah, he not only has skills, see, that's what I like about him. We have a lot of guys that have speed, they have power, but he fundamentally puts it together.
Good left hand by Andre Bishop. Bishop's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands that his opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that the opponent hasn't recovered.
Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Johnson. Andre Bishop not looking as fresh as when this fight started. I think he's slowing a bit, Teddy.
But the bad news, that's not the worst news. The bad news is if we can see it, his opponent can see it, he can take advantage of it.
And the consistent work rate of his opponent is now getting to him. He's getting hit consistently too much.
Well, that's the kind of fighter that he is. You know, he breaks you down with the accumulation of punches.
Away he goes. Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old timers would say, take a walk around the block.
Shake it off.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out.
Oh, bitch.
He's tired. He's tired.
An interesting footnote to what we're seeing here tonight with Andre Bishop. We showed you the replay earlier where it appeared that he hurt his right hand in the first round. The word we're getting is that those in the know say he actually had injured that hand during his prison stay. And out of nowhere, things can turn like that, Teddy. Everything was looking good. Now it's looking bad for him.
Well, that's exactly why, because nothing was coming at him. His opponent wasn't throwing back. He got a little lax, and he paid a price.
Just like that. Just
well, his
like
opponent
that.
is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Up top with the quick hook. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Johnson.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
What a good headshot. The hook landed by Andre Bishop. Digging in with a left to the gut.
Let it go.
Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Andre Bishop. Johnson's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. A knifing left hand by Andre Bishop. Fires off the hook. Look at that.
Go, go.
Johnson's right hand scores well. An accurate left by Johnson. That's a well-placed hook by Andre Bishop. Meldrick Johnson's feeling the impact of that powerful hook. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Andre Bishop. Where's it written that you need to win a fight with both your left and your right? Bishop is doing a beautiful job of boxing well, moving, and sticking that left hand and scoring. Johnson's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Listen, he's still being highly competitive, even though you would have to think, if you're judging this fight at all, that he's way behind. Does that give him hope that still there's a chance that he could score the knockout and get this win?
Yeah, because his attitude is still there. He hasn't given up on himself. And as long as you haven't given up on yourself, you always have a chance where one punch can separate that guy from his consciousness.
Johnson's trying to find a way to survive. The way he's doing it right now, he's holding on. He's clinching his opponent.
And they work on it just like you do in other sports. I mean, football, you work on a goal line defense. This is his goal line defense, making sure no touchdown is scored or no more punches come.
Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Johnson.
Keep
Able to
those
land with the
hands
right.
up.
Bishop's able to land a nice, clean
Like
left
what I
hand.
see in there.
Perfectly timed counterpunch by Meldrick Johnson.
1, 2, 1, 2.
He comes back with the left hand again.
I can't throw the one.
Good flush shot by Andre Bishop. A well-placed left hand up top. A well-timed hook by Johnson. Johnson's defense is paying off now. Johnson's corner has to give him some advice here because that left hand has been scoring too consistently.
Exactly, Joe, and there's nothing else that he really has to worry about. Take that out of the equation, he'd be winning the fight.
You watch this kind of an effort tonight by Andre Bishop, and you completely understand why his trainer, Gus Carisi, says the things he says about him.
Yeah, and you understand why he thinks he will be a star. Not just a champion, but a guy who will draw crowds. And I'm not surprised, or at least I wouldn't be surprised if he's not in the corner right now telling him, go out there and close the show.
Andre Bishop's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Johnson's right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt. There's another left hand from him. Good biting, snapping shot by Johnson.
By Johnson, he's gonna tag the fuck up.
Accurate hook. And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. And now another left. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Bishop's hand speed is the difference here. I mean, that's what that combination was all about.
Yeah, purely speed. He just got off faster, sooner.
A stinging uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Andre Bishop.
How's this dude not dead by now? Like, death by a million hooks.
Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. Bishop's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. This has been a sublime performance by Andre Bishop. He has been in control all night long as we're in the final round now.
This is where you want to keep your concentration. You don't want to slip up now on the way to the bank.
That's nice work by Bishop there, landing the left hand.
That's it.
Bishop's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands and his corner understands that his opponent only has 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that their opponent hasn't recovered.
Good job with another left hand.
Pace yourself.
Johnson's hurt by a superb hook to the head. This is what Andre Bishop talked to us about. He said, if I could target any one punch, it's going to be that big hook. Well, hit the target that time. A good hook by Andre Bishop. Here we are in the later stages of this fight, and he still has a hop in his step.
Well, this is his territory. This is a guy that has good endurance. This is a guy who's a slow starter, comes on late. He's feeling pretty good right now where he is.
A freight train uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. Crafty counter punching. Oh boy, big shot up top. Meldrick Johnson's on the wrong end of a razor sharp hook. Andre Bishop is damaging himself every time he throws that right hand. He is in serious pain. You see how quickly he pulls the trigger on the hook after that block? Lands flush with the combination upstairs.
Nice work, nice work.
Nice solid left hand scored by Andre Bishop. Well, you should have your judge's license taken away if you don't see this one the obvious way, Teddy.
If one of these judges dare go another direction with this, I want their picture up on a post office board.
The most wanted poster.
Yes, sir.
Now, right now, what we want is to hear those obvious scores.
Isaac, what do you think of Andre Bishop as a challenger?
I think you're an idiot for asking me that question. You get paid to do this? It's your first show? Challenger. I think it'll be a challenge not to kill Andre Bishop. Little Andre can't even throw a punch without breaking his hand.
Those were Isaac Frost's words just a few short months ago after Andre Bishop apparently hurt his hand in a fight right here on ESPN. After only taking a short break to let the hand mend, Andre Bishop back in action tonight against heavyweight contender Reggie Stewart. Many are interested to see if the injury will have lingering effects on Bishop, in what should be a very entertaining heavyweight matchup. Let's go back ringside to Joe and Teddy.
Boardwalk. Bishop. And they are underway. Round number 1 of this much anticipated scheduled 8-round bout. How about that left hand? For those of you who question Andre Bishop's broken right hand, here's a good example of how he feels about it. He's throwing it. Committing well now to that left hand over the top. Blocks away that headshot. Well, a lot of people were looking forward to this fight, and with very good reason. When you pit these two guys together, it should be a very good fight. Reggie Stewart's tagged by a right hand. Oh, he's hurt. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, and here comes the first challenge of his night. Down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There is no doubt that Andre Bishop's right
nice.
hand is perfectly fine. An impressive...
Isaac, which Bishop brother hits harder?
Which Bishop brother hits harder? That's your question? I get these people. Well, neither one of them can punch like me. I can guarantee you that. But between the two of them, well, I'd say little Andre hits harder. I mean, the jailbird's washed up now. I mean, he was a genuine contender. But the big baby, well, the big baby has always been a pretender.
Definitely setting him up.
It doesn't get better than a good old-fashioned, meaningful heavyweight fight in Vegas. Glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, coming to you at the site of so many great heavyweight fights through the years. That's a big striking blow to the head by Cooper. And a cut has opened up over Andre Bishop's right eye.
In a way, it's a little bit of a warning, Joe, of things to come. Now you have to be a little bit more cautious, a little more alert.
Cooper trying to get away from Bishop's attack. And now we see that cut, and that's become a very inviting target.
He has to make sure that he doesn't only see that cut, though, because he might get a little over-anxious, get a little heavy only on that side.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
Bishop able to land solidly against Cooper. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Move those feet.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Cooper's left landing well.
Keep those hands up.
Scored well up top. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Good jab by Cooper. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Good right hand by Andre Bishop. He needs more of that.
Move your head. Close the jab.
We expect a high work rate among these two fighters. Now, do you want to see that same work rate throughout the whole fight? Or is that your expectation?
I'd love to, because we'd be having a good time, and our fans, they're going to enjoy it.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. Dwight Cooper has a real big chance here. He has a very attractive target in the form of that cut over Andre Bishop's right eye. It's starting to bleed badly.
Now we're going to see a part of this fight that we've never seen before. You know, he's been tested in other ways. We know he has a pretty good chin. He's handled certain kinds of adversity, but he's never been cut before. Now we're going to see whether or not he panics. Does he handle this moment?
You can see Andre Bishop now is employing a lot of defense. He has those hands up high, trying to protect that cut eye. Great combination from Bishop. Flush right hand to the head. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Good job protecting himself.
Come on, Bishop.
A stabbing right hand comes in by Andre Bishop.
Unload.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Hooks on the inside. Move your head.
Keep moving around the ring.
Cooper's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Solid hook upstairs. Bishop's combination punching is working well here. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Give credit to Dwight Cooper. He has gone on the attack against that cut over the eye of Andre Bishop. He's trying to earn himself a TKO victory here. There's Cooper putting out that jab. You can see the trouble that Bishop has had with it.
What to come?
Oh, motherfucker.
Now that looks like a middleweight fighting a heavyweight there. Look at the hand speed from Bishop.
And that's exactly the advantage he was going to need coming into this fight to beat the bigger man.
Great movement to get away from those punches. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Andre Bishop. Cooper's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away.
Uppercut. Uppercut. Go get him.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. You know Andre Bishop's trainer is going to be really thrilled to see him do that there. He doesn't want to see his fighter get hit too much tonight. That was a nice block. This is a real concern now for Andre Bishop as Dwight Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. He could get a TKO victory here if that continues. Cooper's giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established the jab, and now his opponent has to think about moving his head so he can get past it.
Come on, motherfucker.
Well-targeted two-punch combo. There it is! He just went down. The in-fighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
That's what Andre Bishop wants to do right there, land the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Scored well up top. Good job on the two-punch combo by Andre Bishop.
Body shot, body shot.
Andre Bishop getting back to basics, landing that right hand.
Come on, motherfucker.
Cooper's banged around by a big uppercut. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Cooper. Andre Bishop needs to be so careful right now that the ref doesn't stop that fight, because Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. Halfway through round number 4, Cooper's offense has completely gone away here, it seems. He was hurt earlier, and now all he's doing is worried about what could be coming to get him again.
Yeah, he was on the highway earlier going about 90, and now all of a sudden he's taking those back roads going about 20. How long until the police catch up to him, or his opponent pulls him over?
And he just holds on there. Bishop snapping that jab. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop.
Use the ring. Use the ring.
Nice work, the left hand to the head.
Let it go.
So accurate.
That's okay,
Jab,
let's
uppercut
go.
combination. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. And this round comes to an end.
The break of this dude's face and there ain't no mark on his goddamn head.
And we are back underway, another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. That's a big flush punch landing on Andre Bishop.
This is not the first time that Andre Bishop has been brought to this neighborhood. He has been shaken before. He will know what to do.
There he goes with the right hand again. Andre Bishop not looking as fresh as when this fight started. I think he's slowing a bit, Teddy.
But the bad news, that's not the worst news. The bad news is if we can see it, his opponent can see it, he can take advantage of it.
Good flush shot upstairs.
It's okay, pay him back.
Cooper's not firing off the big power punches. I gotta wonder why.
Sometimes a guy
Just
is
a
making a
bitch.
solid agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what to come back at him.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Well placed, well timed combo up top. Cooper's feeling the sting of that big uppercut. And now he scores well with the straight right.
Come on, bitch.
And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. Scores with the combo to the head.
Fucking guys. Got the best defense in the fucking world.
Solid straight
annoying
right
shit
hand.
everyone they do this shit.
Blocks a shot and then lands an uppercut of his own. The start of the 6th round. Bishop's got to be thrilled with what he was able to accomplish in the first half of this fight. And as we start this round, clearly he wants to keep things in the same order.
Well, part of the testing of anybody being successful in anything, in boxing and anything, is how do you handle prosperity? We're going to find that out right now. I know that sounds like a good problem to have, but does he get carried away with himself? You know, does he get a little cocky? We're going to see.
Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. See, this
Not
is
changing this
exactly
motherfucker.
what
Do that
Andre Bishop's
again.
corner has been telling him. You got to keep those hands up. You have to protect that cut. He cannot allow Cooper to have a target to go after. Bishop's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Wow, Teddy, he's got some great hand speed there. That combination was an example of it.
Yeah, it was. You know, not a lot of power, not a lot of pop with it, but boy, it catches your attention. And you know what? That kind of speed can intimidate a guy and keep his opponent maybe from moving his hands later on.
Left and right, left and right. Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
well-targeted left hand by Andre Bishop. Cooper's landed a good, solid combination.
Move your head. Unload. Unload. More punches.
Nice work. Nice
He got
work.
all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. The left hand coming into play by Andre Bishop. Bishop's he is damn. What a big
Fucking
shot.
finally.
Late goings here of this
That better be
round,
it.
and he goes down. Can he survive it? Cooper's now getting back up off the canvas.
Jump on. Nice. You're doing fine. You're okay.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little
Still not a
lazy.
bunk in his fucking
Down
face.
but not out. Bishop gets up on his feet.
Right now, what he has to do is he has to kill a little bit of time. He's got to move his head. He's got to be defensive-minded, clear those cobwebs a little bit, then think about winning the round later.
Let's see if Bishop can survive this. He just took a big shot.
I think he can survive it. Why? Because he has all that amateur experience. He's been in this position before.
Finish with the hook.
Bishop's combination punching here. Did you see that?
Fucking asshole. That's it.
Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
Dwight Cooper.
DL has agreed to a fight between you and Kobe Nichols. If we beat Nichols, we'll be in the top 10.
What are the conditions?
He says there aren't any.
There's always conditions with DL.
I'm sure we'll find out what they are. But we really need this fight.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City for our heavyweight main event. Top 10 ranked Kobe Nichols against Andre Bishop, the comeback kid. Teddy Nichols, number 8 in the world, a legitimate heavyweight contender trying to land himself a world championship. Andre Bishop, a former middleweight who went away due to legal problems and now comes back as a contending hopeful in the heavyweight division.
Well, it will be the first time a smaller guy beat a bigger guy if Bishop wins this fight. You go back in the history of this sport,
Bishop's
many
clearly
smaller
bigger than
guys have
Bishop.
moved up in weight and been successful. Bishop wants to be added to that list.
So, Teddy, here we have a power puncher against a fast and speedy fighter. What are some of the first things you look for in a matchup like this?
I'm looking for the fast guy to stay on the outside. When there's distance, you can use that speed. You don't want to be cramped where the other fighter can use his power.
Parries that punch intended for the head.
Catching this dude, bro. He's not getting rocked.
Blocks it away. Nichols is out there just waiting on a counter punch, isn't he?
Yeah, well, first of all,
No, he
why
ain't doing
is-
shit.
Because he knows if he walks in, he's going to get caught. So what he wants to do is, he knows there's basically a guard at that door. He's trying to get that guard to get out of there so he could go through that door.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Kobe Nichols.
In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move.
And now he's targeting upstairs. Nichols is scored upon by a left hand. Boy, I know he's not in great shape, but all of a sudden he's doing a very good job of defending himself.
You know, it's a funny thing. He's fighting on instincts, and sometimes that's a good thing. You don't want to get hurt to get there, but you want to get there. Right now, he's doing things without thinking.
Oh, I didn't even fucking see that shit.
All right.
Attack the
Opening
body.
3 minutes of this 10-round fight.
Keep your punches high.
That is
Time.
hard to
I'm
believe
taking 1
right
point
there. It
away over
seemed
here.
to be
What?
a clean body shot, but yet the referee is deducting a point for a low blow against Andre Bishop.
Want to
Hey,
punch it.
something's wrong here. The referee is now deducting a second point for Andre Bishop for a low blow with what looked to be a perfectly fine body shot. How do you define consistency?
when you describe the fact that among this matchup you're looking for guys to be more consistent, which guy's going to be more consistent?
Keep
How
it
do you
clean,
define
guys.
Just in one area,
Watch
when
your
they get
punches.
inside, for example, Joe, every once in a while somebody takes a little bit of a break. Yeah, there's working, but all of a sudden one guy's arm goes behind the other guy. I'm looking to see who keeps both hands free.
Keep it clean, guys.
And
Time.
once again,
taking 1 point
Andre
away over
Bishop
here.
is docked
1
a
point for low
point
blow.
for a low blow. It seemed like a clean body shot. Nice defense. Good block by Nichols. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really tie up now. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there. Big shot there. And he
Jesus
goes
Christ.
down. It was a magnificent combination that put him down.
Now he has to get up.
Teddy, Bishop beats the count, but how does he look to you?
He looks like a guy who's wondering what happened, and
Keep it
that's
clean
where
now.
the job of the corner comes in when he gets back to the corner. Tell him why he got hit.
And you can see the effect that these point deductions are having on Andre Bishop as he's just throwing to the head now. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. And all of a sudden the tables turn. Nichols is rocked.
What's good?
We will see what...
Those shots weren't low, Gus.
I know, kid, I know. McQueen's got this referee in his pocket.
That's his condition for giving me this fight. I lose.
Dickhead.
No, ain't gonna happen.
That's right, kid. You're gonna wear this guy out, okay? Keep moving. Keep that jab in his face. Counter upstairs when he opens up the punch. Do not go to the body. Upstairs, you got it?
I got it. Stay upstairs.
Killed this motherfucker. Didn't throw a fucking chair at that bastard.
Bishop's got a good relationship with his corner, but now it needs to pay off. He was down in that last round. They need to get to work. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him by Kobe Nichols. Good, solid right hand by Andre. And Bishop is stunned. He just took a huge punch. He doesn't look good, but yet he's throwing rather than clinching. Andre Bishop being great. Oh, and there you go. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a
bullshit.
second time? This is nothing new to Bishop. He's been down in life and inside the ring, and he's gotten up.
He knows how to behave. He's been in those...
Look at that. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
Wow! Nichols is
Ooh.
down.
We'll sent about the fucking ring.
1, 2, 3.
Should be it.
Andre Bishop knocks out Kobe Nichols. And consider this. He fought the majority of the fight with hesitance for going to the body.
Andre, I know you don't want to fight your brother. But I remind you, this meeting was not my idea. It was Raymond's.
I need this fight, Dre. The public has doubts about who deserves the fight for the title, me or you.
You stole your brother's thunder, Andre.
Man, I didn't steal anything.
It's not about that. I've been Big Baby Bishop ever since you won the gold medal. I never had a chance to be anything else. Never even had a chance to be my own man.
Sorry, Raymond. I didn't mean to...
as my brother, you owe me the chance to prove myself.
Fucking bullshit. Got brainwashed by this old bastard.
I'm thinking the same thing. He's your brother. Well, he's been like a son to me. That's why part of me keeps wondering how the hell did we get to this point? It's not gonna do us any good to worry about it. I mean, we're here. Raymond isn't worried.
What the fuck?
Raymond's wanted this opportunity his entire life, since the two of you were kids. He's bigger than you, but he wants to shine brighter than you. He wants to get out from under your shadow. So he's gonna fight like hell. He's got something to prove to the world.
What the fuck?
To himself. You've got to give this 100%. You're not going to be doing Raymond or yourself any favors by taking it easy on him. Or by looking for a way out.
Hell no, I'm
You
gonna whoop
gotta
his
give it
fucking ass.
100%.
Brian Kenny back here in our Friday Night Fight studios. Andre Bishop's latest win over top contender Kobe Nichols puts him squarely in the heavyweight title picture. After years of dominance by the champion, Isaac Frost, we now have a situation where both Bishop brothers are considered legitimate challengers for the title. The surprising news from the offices of promoter D.L. McQueen this week is that the Bishop brothers have signed to fight each other, a heavyweight eliminator that's already being billed as sibling rivalry. The winner will earn the right to face Frost in what could be the biggest championship fight in decades.
Welcome to Las Vegas and the MGM Grand, where we have one of the most anticipated and by far unique heavyweight fights we've ever brought you. Brother against brother, estranged and at odds. Now Andre Bishop and Raymond Bishop face off in a heavyweight eliminator. For the winner, they get a shot at the world champion, Isaac Frost. Teddy, these are unique circumstances.
You know, to be a top fighter, Joe, one of the things that sometimes a lot of the audience might not understand, they know that you have to go after the guy, you have to be aggressive, you have to be in shape, you have to be confident, you have to have talent, but you have to control your emotions. How on earth do you control your emotions when you're fighting your brother?
We've been doing it their whole life, though.
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
Punch him in the balls.
Come on.
And here we go. Could you ever imagine this? We are underway. Two brothers facing off for a chance to fight for the heavyweight title.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, let's go!
Hey, little bro.
Chopping a little wood with that hook. Bishop's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch. Oh!
Damn.
Andre Bishop is on the canvas.
This is where an aggressive attitude and personality hurts you, because he's probably not going to think about grabbing, and he should.
Well, we know he can get up. What we don't know is how steady he will be on those legs.
But we know his personality. He's an offensive-minded fighter, and he has to control that right now. Right now, he has to think about defense.
Blocking that punch. Very good defense by Raymond Bishop. He has his target. He lands a straight right. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. Let's go!
Not stunning him whatsoever, though. That's fucking crazy.
Goes up top with the right hand. Raymond Bishop's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. And this round comes to an end.
What's going on, kid? You look like crap out there. I mean, let's pick it up, okay? He might be your little brother, but he's got a big punch. And he's gonna put you on your ass if you're not careful. So let's get it together. Now!
I've been Big Baby Bishop ever since you won the gold medal. I never had a chance to be anything else. Never even had a chance to be my own man.
Andre Bishop's bounce is back in his step. The start of a new round, coming off a round in which he really took some punishment.
Well, that's what being in great shape will do for you. Also, great experience where he's been through these things before and he's not panicking.
Wow! Andre Bishop down. Will he be in?
He stays down, doesn't he?
Stay there.
You alright, Dre? Sorry I had to knock you out, big brother.
Brian Kenny back here on Friday Night Fights. A shocking turn of events in the battle between the Bishop brothers this past weekend. As Raymond knocks out his older brother Andre. Andre was unable to beat the count after a big right hand from Big Baby in the second round. The stage is now set for a heavyweight showdown between Raymond Bishop and the champion Isaac Frost.
In beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, where tonight 2 of the biggest punchers will be squaring off. Heavyweight title fight between the challenger Raymond Bishop and the ultimate power puncher, the champion of the world, Isaac Frost. Hey, Bishop's looked like a good up-and-comer, Teddy.
I think they let you control the brother right now.
Every right to fight for the heavyweight title. But in Frost, he's fighting a dominating champion who has pure power.
Well, I think that's where the real intrigue is here. You know, Frost, most people feel that he could stumble a little bit.
Oh no, you're Frost. Oh shit.
Still be the winner. Bishop cannot stumble, cannot afford to make a mistake. One mistake, night's over.
Keep on! Keep on! Raymond Bishop's big shot he just scored with. Oh, he goes down hard, and now he's got a real problem ahead of him. Plenty of time for his opponent to jump on him. And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
You knocked out right on the ropes. Yeah.
Frost. An ugly situation has developed here. The paramedics are rushing into the ring.
Come on, Ray, get up, man.
Bishop is absolutely motionless.
Give us some room, people. We need to work.
Isaac, do you feel bad about what happened tonight?
Do I feel bad? No, that's not how this works. This is called boxing. Let me do this. Listen, I'm not gonna cry every time some clown gets hurt, right? Raymond Bishop knew the risks when he stepped into the ring with me. Maybe if he ever wakes up, I'll knock some sense into his stupid ass.
Tell DL he could have whatever he wants. Get me in the ring with Frost.
I know emotions are running high right now, but in the heat of battle, people say things, ugly things. That's all for now. Please. Tell Andre Bishop he doesn't have anything I want.
Everybody wants this fight to happen.
I don't. Candace, could you send Franco to escort my daughter home? Good night, Megan.
Good night, DL.
Good night, Ms. McQueen.
Franco, my father's letting you go down for setting up Andre Bishop.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will. I'll show myself out.
If I'm going down for the Bishop job, you're going with me. You gave the order.
What the hell are you talking about?
Your daughter just told me that I'm going down for setting up Bishop? How does she even know about that?
Down. She doesn't know anything.
Don't fuck with me, McQueen.
Nobody can prove anything. It's your word against the next con. We're fine.
I still don't like her sniffing around.
Excuse me. I forgot my phone.
If I'm going down for the Bishop job, you're going with me.
I believe Andre Bishop has something you want.
Megan, you can't do this. Megan! Megan! I have to admit, I did not want this fight to happen. Even though both fighters wanted it. Even though the public wanted it. And even though I would have made a ridiculous amount from it, I did not want this fight to happen because I did not want to risk two tragedies happening to the same family. Now we know Raymond Bishop, fine boxer, fine young man, is going to recover fully from his injuries. I am proud to announce TL McQueen Promotions is bringing you the fight the challenger has been demanding. The fight the champion has been demanding. The fight you have been demanding. Isaac Frost versus Andre Bishop for the heavyweight championship of the world. May the best man win.
We welcome you to Las Vegas, where the heavyweight championship of the world is on the line. Isaac Frost looks to defend his title against Andre Bishop. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside.
Okay, this is good. This is good. Any questions from the challenger? Any questions from the champion?
Taking a couple tries.
Yeah, I got it. How's little Raymond doing? So,
Okay. Break it up. I want to see a nice, clean fight. Touch up.
What a douche.
This guy is a friggin' animal. Don't even try to win the first couple of rounds. Just survive. Let him tire himself out.
yeah, I got it.
I mean it, kid. This guy's a friggin' animal. You seen what he done to Raymond? Use your feet. Keep your hands up. Stick around for a couple of rounds and he'll get frustrated. I guarantee you.
I got it, Gus.
Round one underway between the unstoppable, intimidating heavyweight champion Isaac Frost and Andre Bishop. His brother Raymond didn't survive that first round. How will Andre fare? There you go. That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Boy, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. Isaac Frost turning into a star in this sport. Why? Because he has power, the one thing that people want to see. What should we expect to see of that power early on?
Well, whether or not he's fighting a tricky guy tonight, can he come up with a device, a way to take that power and...
Big left hand. He got rocked. Wow! And that shot puts Andre Bishop down.
Now his personality hurts him because he's going to want to get right after the guy, and he shouldn't.
This is nothing new to Bishop. He's been down in life and inside the ring, and he's gotten up.
He knows how to behave. He's been in those circumstances outside the ring, and that will serve him right here.
trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows.
Jesus Christ.
Frost getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand.
There you go. Oh, looking good.
Get the fuck out of there,
Final
man.
10
Fuck.
seconds of round number 1. Able to get rid of that one. Oh, Bishop got battered right
Fuck
there.
Christ.
Bishop was absolutely battered right there. The one thing he's got to do is stay away from that right hand. Something about Isaac Frost. He just knows how to get after it early on. The good news for Andre Bishop is he survived the first round. Remember, his brother didn't do that against Isaac Frost.
Fucking moves away so fucking slow, it's so fucking stupid. Fuck out of there, motherfucker.
Scores up top with a left. Able to land the jab. Bishop isn't even moving at all right now. He's not doing anything. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it.
Stay away from those. Come on.
Bishop in a tough spot right here. He
fuck.
just got decked. Oh! Andre Bishop is floored.
This is not the first time that
Fucker
he's been
cuts
on
off
the
the ring like
canvas,
it's nothing.
so he will not panic.
Come on, get to your feet.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Defense! Defense!
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Big uppercut right on the mark.
Good work, kid.
Right after the bell.
Beautiful work. Like we talked about. He's slowing down a bit. So let's help him out a little. What do you say? I want you to go downstairs and give him some power shots now. I want you to chop that wood for 3 rounds. Got it? Knock the air out of his lungs. 3 rounds.
Punch him in the dick twice, too.
Power shots. Pound that body. You got it?
I got it. Pound that body.
Good man.
Bishop's corner must really believe in their guy, Teddy, because they're sending him out for yet another round. He was just knocked down again.
Well, they're either doing something that's going to make for great talk later on, great history, or something that's very...
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape...
Just ate a big uppercut. Wow. Andre Bishop hits the deck.
Hopefully that was a checkpoint, though. I don't gotta do that 2-round shit again.
Get up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. Get up.
Bishop's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. And you can see that Andre Bishop's body work is now having quite an effect on Frost. He is slowing down a bit. Oh, and he digs in with a body shot, does Andre Bishop against Isaac Frost. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land. That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch.
Hit the body. He's working the body.
They both decide to bring it. Great hook to the head that time.
Oh, he's trying to slow you down. Watch those body shots. That's what I want to see.
Isaac Frost able to land a good, solid left hand. Wow!
Oh, God
And
damn it.
Bishop goes down.
Get up, damn it. 2, 3, 4. Get up. Get up. 7, 8. Stand up. Stand up.
Ah.
Focus.
And it's over.
Let's go.
Good work, kid. You.
And round number 3 is underway. Bishop's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Well, there's one way to slow the champ. Andre Bishop with a stinging body shot to Isaac Frost. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Body shot. Body shot. Keep your distance.
You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination
It's so
puncher.
hard.
That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. I don't know if Bishop saw this opening or if his trainer told him to go after it, but the body of Isaac Frost is right now an inviting target, and Bishop is taking advantage of it.
Back to the body. Bang the body. What's the body shot, champ? Move your head. Not too low. Not too slow. Take it off.
Oh!
Oh, God damn it. I
Down
had to
goes
sacrifice it.
Bishop.
I had to take it.
2, 3, 4.
Damn, they already got me to hurt here. Fuck.
Well, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and has gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now, believe me.
Able to cover up that gut. Oh, you gotta love Isaac Frost there landing the uppercut. That was something.
Distance, Isaac, distance.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight.
Alright, 5 more. 4 more.
See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand.
I just survived the round.
Andre Bishop is in a
Oh,
bad
God
spot
damn it.
right now. Wow! Andre
Fuck.
Bishop is down. How will he survive this?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So Bishop gets up and beats the count, but now comes the critical time.
Now he has to do 2 things. One, he has to survive, kill a little bit of time, and understand why he got put down in the first place so he don't make the same mistake.
3 rounds, I think you said I gotta do this shit.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Wow, just like the old timers, a 4-punch combination. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. That is a big shot. Andre, wow! Andre Bishop down. Will he be able to survive this?
Nope. Yeah, there's no way. Let me fuck up, let's go.
It's over. The fight.
Good work, kid. Beautiful work.
And round number 3 is underway. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. All of a sudden, a glimmer of hope for Andre Bishop. That was a good body shot. If there's one thing Isaac Frost can do is generate power. Boy, did he just deliver some power with that uppercut.
You gotta protect yourself.
I think Andre Bishop has found something here. More and more body shots landing against the champ.
Bench, towards the bench.
Jesus
Hey, keep your hands up. Block! Block!
Oh, dude.
Oh, he's trying to slow you down.
The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is... Oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no clue on. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination. Oh!
Why can't I fucking grab, dude? That's fucking ridiculous.
Bishop is on the floor.
And he's got to have the instinct of grabbing right now, not going right after the guy.
Bishop able to get back on his feet, but will he be steady on those feet?
I think he will, and believe it or not, I think there may be an opportunity for him to catch his opponent coming in a little reckless.
Wow! And Bishop goes down.
He's been here before. He knows what to do.
Fuck.
That's it. It's over. And round number 3 is underway. Oh, and he digs in with a body shot, does Andre Bishop against Isaac Frost. Bishop's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
It's the body.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back.
Watch the body shots, champ. Hey, you gotta see that coming. Let's go. Body. Too close, not too.
Good stuff from Andre Bishop right here. Going to the body. Good, consistent work rate to the body of Frost.
I think I want just like 25 around pretty much.
Body shot. Body shot.
So now just survive.
Good job. Where's the body? Body.
Now he goes to the gut with a right hand. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. Able to dismiss that body shot.
Oof, jeez. Any of those fucking shots can knock me the fuck out.
Work the body.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Bishop's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Good, solid right hand lands. So Andre Bishop returns to trainer Gus Carisi after being tagged in that last round. What is Gus going to say to him?
Well, he's going to say something like, as soon as those birds stop singing in your head, concentrate on why you got hit. You didn't move your head after your last punch. Don't let that happen again.
Keep working the body.
And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Good, smooth work by Andre Bishop. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Bishop's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing.
Body, watch the body.
Let's see if Bishop can survive this. He just took a big shot.
I think he can survive it. Why? Because he has all that amateur experience. He's been in this position before.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault.
Fucking hey, man.
Body shot.
Solid left hand to the head.
Keep moving, champ. Stick and move, that motherfucker. Watch the hook.
More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own.
Oh, you need to block more.
Andre Bishop's defense, is it ever good?
Watch the
Look at
body
how
shots,
easy he's
champ.
able to block those punches.
Yeah, good work.
Come on, motherfucker.
Not too close. Not too close. Let's go.
Final 10 seconds.
Move! Watch the hook!
Good solid uppercut from Isaac. He is not.
Get the fuck out of there, you fucking idiot, man.
Andre Bishop is on the canvas.
This is where an aggressive attitude and personality hurts you, because he's probably not going to think about grabbing, and he should.
Well, we know he can get up. What we don't know is how steady he will be on those legs.
But we know his personality. He's an offensive-minded fighter, and he has the...
Oh, and what an unfortunate circumstance for Andre Bishop. There is blood now coming from above his eye. His cornermen are going to need to get all over that. A flush hook scores well for him. Clearly hurt, but holding on.
He's hugging him like he just got home for Christmas.
Protect yourself.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. This is not what we expected, but Isaac Frost, all his power, all his, oh!
Ah, oh, god damn it.
And that shot puts Andre Bishop down.
Now his personality hurts him because he's going to want to get right after the guy, and he shouldn't.
Andre Bishop back up, but is he back in this fight?
I think he could still be dangerous. A wounded animal is always something you have to be cautious with. And right now, Andre Bishop can be dangerous, can catch his opponent, maybe coming in a little reckless.
Keep it up. Yet another body shot comes in against Frost from Bishop. There is something called a will to win. Andre Bishop has it. He's going to find a way to overcome the damage that was done. Bishop's legs appear to be underneath him now.
Fucking motherfucker. Cuts off every angle.
With 10 seconds to go in this round. He's got his guard up really well that time. And round 5.
Got a fucking blister on the team.
How bad is it, Gus?
Oh, it ain't pretty. But we can handle it. You gotta give us some time, Trey. Protect that eye. Don't let Frost touch it or the ref will stop this fight for sure.
No way.
Give us a couple of rounds. We'll get it under control. Don't let him mess it up.
Another
Got you.
I don't know that there's any hope here as we start this new round. He's been knocked down numerous times already tonight, including the last round.
And I'm sure on that fateful night with Corrales and Castillo, when Corrales had already been on the floor 2 times, his mouthpiece was out, it looked like it was over. I'm sure nobody thought that it was only beginning. And it was. Corrales came back and scored a knockout.
Isaac Frost really targeting that cut above the eye now. He's looking for a TKO here. You know he's trying to make more damage to Andre. Bishop doing a good job, though, of protecting it.
Guard, shots, champ. Back to the head. Back to the head. Back to the head. Okay, let's go. Keep popping the jabs, Isaac. I want to see that jab. Where's the jab at, champ? Straight hook. Straight hook. Gotta protect yourself.
starting to gain some momentum here, especially if he can keep connecting with the left hand like that. Isaac Frost is so good with that left.
Downstairs,
Bishop's giving me a sense that he really doesn't want to have the fight the way it was. He was stunned earlier, and now just so much more defense we're seeing out of him.
Well, right now, what I think he has to do is try to get an Oscar. Get that award that those great actors get, and not show that he's defensive right now. Because if he shows that too much, his opponent is going to know what he has to do to take advantage.
Teddy, the last thing you want to show a shark is blood in the water. Well, Andre Bishop has blood over his eye, and the shark is the heavyweight champion of the world.
It could work both ways, though, Joe, and that's what Bishop is hoping for. It could get your opponent to get over anxious. Look to zero in on that. You know, X marks the spot. Looking to land a big shot, and then Bishop, being a smaller guy, he can take advantage of that over-aggression. He can outbox him, outsmart him.
protect yourself!
And the champ continues to do his thing. Out-punching, out-working, outclassing Andre Bishop here in the later stages.
Straight hook!
Come on, bitch.
Combos to the head, champ! Combos to the head!
Isaac Frost landing a left hand again here.
Downstairs, upstairs, downstairs, upstairs! Gotta protect yourself! Oh, I like it. Nice work, champ. Just like that.
Good work defensively by Andre Bishop. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Tap, back up.
Headshots, champ. Back to the head.
Carisi's known for really pushing Andre Bishop very hard during training camp. But right now, we're not seeing the results. He seems to be fading a bit.
Yeah, you start to wonder whether or not Andre Bishop has gotten a little full of himself, you know, breaking the rules a little bit, maybe getting a little cocky. And maybe, you know, Gus sees him in the gym, but he doesn't see him 24/7. Maybe Andre not living the right way.
Right. Nice. More champ.
Super two-punch combo by Andre Bishop.
Oh, go for it, champ.
I think Isaac Frost could actually knock out a guy with the jab. 10 seconds to go in the 7th. Andre Bishop just absorbed a huge punch.
He hasn't been in this position too many times.
And round 7.
Around with him and put that bastard away.
Okay, nice work out there, kid. Looking good. Bleeding's under control. You know, that could have helped us out a little bit. I mean, he's even more tired now. He spent a lot of energy trying to take you out.
Yeah? Still seems like he's got a bit left.
Yeah? Well, you got more. You got more energy. You got more power. And you got more heart. God, you got more heart than any other fighter I've ever known. Now, you turn it up. You take the fight to that fucker and he won't know what hit him. This is your fight now, Andre. Take it to him.
That's all you had to say, Gus.
That's all you got to say, Gus. Here we go.
Another round, will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. A shooting right hand by Andre Bishop. Good block. To the belt line he goes with a left hand.
Watch that.
Bishop's on the receiving end of a hook. That's a good left hand by Andre Bishop. Bishop's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots.
Hurry on.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Bishop's tagged by a hook. The combo lands upstairs.
Finish this, champ. Finish this.
How about that? Counter shot to the head. Bishop's opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now, he's got the... Bishop lands another combination. Teddy Frost looks tired. A stinging blow.
Come on, motherfucker. Let's go.
And Frost goes down. Frost has never been down. The heavyweight champion of the world is on the canvas. Can he beat the count? Frost trying to get up. He goes down again. It's all over. It's all over. There's a new heavyweight champion of the world, and his name is Andre Bishop.
Hey up, bitches!
I knew you could do it, Andre. I'm proud of you.
I hope we can work together now. Oh, I'd love to, Mr. McQueen. But you might have some problems running things from the pen.
Oh, shit.
We had a deal. You gave me your word. She didn't give you my word. You had no idea who you were fucking with.
DL! You better get me out of this! Hey! You better...
Nice. Shit, I thought this was just gonna be a part 1. So just did the whole fucking show. The whole storyline. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. So I'm gonna stop now before I get copyrighted for this shit. For the music. Alright.